For over 3 decades, Jennifer Aniston has been one of Hollywood's most enduring and beloved figures. From her unforgettable role as Rachel Green on Friends to her critically acclaimed performances in The Morning Show, Aniston has managed to maintain both relevance and radiance in an industry that can often be unforgiving, especially to women over 40. Now, at the age of 56, Aniston is making headlines once again, not for a film, a relationship, or a viral interview, but for something even more impressive: her health and mindset. In a recent feature interview, she revealed something that surprised many, inspired countless others, and shattered long-standing stereotypes about aging. "I'm in the best shape of my life." The ageless icon. Let's get one thing straight: Jennifer Aniston has never exactly been out of shape. Even during her Friends days in the 90s, she became a pop culture fitness icon. Her lean frame, signature hair, and healthy California glow made her a beauty standard for a generation. But what makes her current statement so remarkable is not just the physical transformation, it's the mental, emotional, and lifestyle evolution that underpins it. Speaking candidly about her approach to health in her mid-50s, Aniston emphasized that her definition of shape has changed. "When I say I'm in the best shape of my life, I don't just mean my body, I mean my energy, my mind, my spirit. Everything feels aligned now." Reimagining fitness at 56. So how exactly did Aniston get to this place of balance and well-being? For one, she overhauled her fitness routine, adapting it to better suit her body as it changed with age. Gone are the punishing cardio marathons or intense boot camps she used to do in her 30s and 40s. Instead, she now embraces a holistic, low-impact approach that emphasizes longevity over exhaustion. "I used to think that if I wasn't sweating buckets or barely able to walk after a workout, it didn't count," she says. "Now I know better. Now it's about consistency, mindfulness, and working with my body, not against it." Her current regimen includes functional strength training with a personal trainer 3 to 4 times a week, low-impact workouts like Pilates and yoga, stretching and mobility sessions. Especially important for joint health, meditation and breathwork to reduce cortisol and promote recovery, walking and outdoor activity for mental clarity and cardiovascular health. Emphasis is on movement, not punishment. And her body has responded. "I'm leaner, stronger, and more energetic now than I was at 36, she says, laughing. Nourishing from the inside out. Of course, fitness is only part of the equation. Aniston is also meticulous about her nutrition. Though she's no longer a slave to fad diets or rigid calorie counting. "For years, I was on the diet hamster wheel. I did Zone, Atkins, low fat, no fat, you name it. It was exhausting," she recalls. "Now I eat to fuel and heal." Her approach is based on balance and quality, not deprivation. A typical day on her plate might look like: morning, warm lemon water, followed by a protein smoothie with collagen, leafy greens, and almond butter. Lunch, a big salad with protein, grilled chicken, salmon or lentils with healthy fats like avocado or olive oil. Afternoon snack, a handful of almonds or a cup of bone broth. Dinner, grilled vegetables, quinoa or brown rice, and a small portion of lean protein. Dessert, occasionally dark chocolate or a baked gluten-free treat. Hydration is key, too. She drinks at least 2 to 3 liters of water daily and avoids sugary beverages and alcohol most of the time. She also takes gut health and hormone balance seriously, incorporating probiotics, magnesium, and adaptogenic herbs into her routine. "I listen to my body now. If I need more rest, I rest. If I crave something, I have it in moderation, no guilt, just consciousness," she explains. The mental fitness shift perhaps most inspiring is how Aniston has trained her mind as much as her muscles. Like many people, she struggled with anxiety and burnout in her younger years, often fueled by Hollywood's relentless pressure and the constant public gaze. "I was always chasing something: success, approval, perfection. It was exhausting," she admits. "Now, I value peace and presence." She began practicing meditation and mindfulness over a decade ago, but in recent years, it has become a non-negotiable part of her daily life. She starts every morning with 20 minutes of meditation and gratitude journaling and ends each day with a few moments of silence and reflection. She's also a vocal advocate for therapy, calling it the best investment I've ever made. Therapy, she says, helped her reframe failure, process grief, and finally let go of the narrative that she wasn't enough because of her personal life. "I've made peace with the parts of my life that used to torment me," she says. I'm not defined by my relationships or my roles, I'm defined by how I treat myself and others. Defying age stereotypes in an industry that has long worshipped youth and often sidelines women after us. Attain age. Aniston's glow up at 56 is more than personal, it's cultural. She's one of a growing number of high-profile women redefining what aging looks and feels like, alongside peers like Jennifer Lopez, Halle Berry, and Sandra Bullock. But Aniston's journey is uniquely relatable because she's never pretended to have it all figured out. I've had surgeries, heartbreaks, sleepless nights, anxiety, bad habits, she says, but I've also had breakthroughs. It's not about avoiding aging, it's about owning it. She points out that women in their 50s and 60s are often more confident, capable, and connected than ever, yet are still told their past, their prime. That's such an outdated narrative. She says firmly, this is the prime. I have experience, wisdom, self-awareness, and finally, the confidence to say no to what doesn't serve me. A message for women everywhere. When asked what she wants women to take away from her journey, Aniston doesn't hesitate. Start where you are. It's never too late. You don't have to overhaul your whole life in a day. Just make one small change: drink more water, go for a walk, stretch, breathe, and most importantly, be kind to yourself. She also encourages women to reframe the concept of aging not as a decline, but as a deepening. We're not fading, we're evolving. And there's so much beauty in that. Looking ahead, Aniston has no plans to slow down professionally. She's currently filming the next season of The Morning Show, developing a wellness brand, and considering a directorial debut. But she's also making space for rest, relationships, and quiet joy. I want my next decades to be full of laughter, art, growth, and connection, she says, and I want to keep showing women that aging can be powerful, not shameful. Indeed, at 56, Jennifer Aniston may be in the best shape of her life, but more importantly, she's in the best state of mind. Conclusion: the new definition of best shape. Jennifer Aniston's declaration isn't just about toned abs or glowing skin, though she has both. It's about wholeness. At 56, she has redefined what it means to be in shape by integrating fitness, nutrition, mental health, boundaries, and self-love. In doing so, she has become not only a role model for midlife wellness but a symbol of what's possible when we stop chasing perfection and start embracing authenticity. Her journey is proof that age is not a limitation, it's a liberation. And as Aniston herself says, the best is still ahead.